Hey, it's Walter Grewe with Long and Foster Realtors. Today I'm here with Paul McClure with Movement Mortgage. And, folks have a lot of questions about the different aspects of real estate and the different timelines as far as things go. And what we get from people a lot of times is, how long is it going to take me to get to closing? And it really depends on what kind of loan you're doing. There's a bunch of different programs out there for people, and depending on which one you're using, it could be 30 days, it could be 40 days. I mean, in some cases, it could even go out to 60 days. So, Paul, tell us a little bit about the variation in closing dates.
Yeah, I mean, normally we really would love to have at least 30 days to from the start to the close date. Simply because, I mean, here at Movement Mortgage, we get it done quicker than anybody in the industry, but we also have to rely on the appraisal getting done, title work coming back, homeowners insurance, which is pretty immediate and quick, but sometimes they'll send out their own inspectors as well just to make sure the house is okay, especially if it's an older home. So there's different programs that require different appraisals and so forth, like on a VA loan. That is handled by a total different department of ours that handles VA appraisals. And usually the VA appraisals take a little bit longer because they attach a value to it, a value as far as the appraisal goes and so forth, and it's handled by a VA certified appraiser as well. So sometimes those take longer. And then the different aspects of it, like on a USDA loan,
Yeah.
we underwrite it, but then it also goes to USDA for them to underwrite it. So if you move quick with us, we can get it closed in a timely manner. But the old days of getting it closed in 2 weeks are probably far and few between. Because I mean, you would, with the new TRID guidelines, you would have to be pre-approved already with all your documents disclosed, and get that app the same day, order the appraisal the same day, order the title the same day, and hope it all works out. Because with the new guidelines, as I said, you have to have a closing disclosure now signed 3 days before closing. If you don't have that closing disclosure signed, you don't close. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah.
So the different programs sometimes dictate how long it takes. And we don't ever want to go past a closing date. We would rather close early. So I try to tell the realtors that I work with, Walter asked me, Paula, how long do you think this will take? Well, if I already have this customer pre-approved, I'm like 30 days at the most, and we'll close it early if you want. But if it's starting with somebody that hasn't even reached out to me to get, pre-qualified or whatever the case may be, hasn't filled out an application, it's going to take a little while, because we can only move as fast as the customer moves.
That's true.
If they don't provide me with their W-2s, their pay stubs, their bank statements, 401k, whatever the case may be, I can't submit a file until it's complete, because it'll go into the the not ready status. And then the underwriter tells us, well, I need this, this, and this to complete the underwriting. So it really depends on, a lot of times, the program and the person or people that you are working with.
Yeah. So USDA, I mean, they actually have their own separate underwriting, and depending on the time of the year and the amount of contracts that are down there, I mean, it could be anywhere from a couple of days turnaround time with them to a few weeks, right?
Yeah. Like this summer, they would give us updates, and you actually can call one of their hotlines, and it'll tell you the turnaround time from the time that you submit it to USDA till the time you will get an answer. And it can change daily. It could be anywhere from 3 days or 6 to 7 days.
Yeah.
And what we found out also, with these government programs and it's government underwritten, especially with USDA, sometimes they don't work on certain days. So, you might have a short week. Well, then it's going to fall into the next week.
Okay.
And one other thing that we found out with USDA is that if it's not submitted correctly, they will contact you, but then it can go back to the bottom of the pile.
Yeah.
So you have a stack of loans that are being underwritten by USDA. If something is missing or something not right in that file, it goes right back down to the bottom.
So you're 6 or 7 days out. It gets to your file. They find out something's wrong in that file. They reach back out to the lender Your file goes back to 6 or 7 days out from the time they get the change from the lender.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't understand that. And, of course, realtors are like, well, what happened? Well, we're at the mercy of another underwriting system, as far as USDA goes, or even, if it's another program. So we'll take the blame for it, but we are also, like I said, working with others, and those others make the final decision. So, we can close it on time if everything works out great, or close it early, but sometimes it takes a little longer.
Again, it's Walter Grewe with Long and Foster Realtors, Paul McClure with Movement Mortgage. We'd love for you to post some comments, give us some feedback on what you think about the show. Leave us some questions if you'd like some answers, and we'll definitely do a show for you as well. If you need some help with mortgage or refi, or have any questions about financing, you can contact Paul. His information will be at the end of the video. If you're interested in buying a home, selling a home, or investing in real estate, you can contact me, and my information will be at the end of the video as well. Thanks again, and have a great day.